Here at home, a group of West Valley students landing the opportunity of a lifetime. They are competing against hundreds of other students all across our nation in a competition with NASA.
Team 12's Jen Wahl joining us live this morning. Jen, Arizona has some amazing ties to space exploration. Now these students get to be a part of it.
Yes, this is so cool. Good morning to you, Scott and Emily. So think back to what you were doing your freshman year of high school. Well, there's a really cool group of freshmen right here in Avondale. They're joining about 800 students from across the nation and reaching for the stars in the classroom.
You want me to send the mesh?
Yeah, do send the mesh.
It's an out-of-this-world assignment for a group of ambitious Avondale high schoolers.
And you are working on developing an app for NASA.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I know. I never thought I would be here.
Angel is a team member on this NASA app challenge, and it's blowing his mind too.
Yeah, I mean, it's NASA.
Same for classmate Isabella Rendon.
I was like, I have to text my mom at lunch. I was very excited.
This is the driven freshman class of about 12 students. They're behind the NASA project at Highland Prep West in Avondale.
Split it into two teams. One is working on the landscape that they're gonna see in the app, and then the other team is working on the computing part.
Bill Imbis is the engineering teacher leading his students.
I think it's great that an organization like NASA comes to high school and even middle school kids and say, hey, we want your input. We want your creativity on how to develop an app.
They work with different computer programs every week to develop their app.
Working on making sure the details for the rover are all right.
NASA's Rosanna Patterson says they started the App Development Challenge in part to involve students in coding and computer science.
Yeah, that's the problem.
This challenge directly ties with our Artemis 1 in the fact that students are building visualizations for the South Pole region of the moon.
I could send it in bits.
And for Rendon, it's an opportunity beyond contributing to NASA.
I'm very glad that I get to be a woman in STEM, and I definitely want to inspire more women in the future to get into it.
As she and her classmates stretch their minds beyond what's capable here on Earth. Okay, so the class here will find out sometime in April how they did on this challenge. If they're one of the top teams, they get a trip to the Houston Space Center, and they get to see what NASA does on a daily basis right there. Now, if you're watching this right now and thinking this would be really cool to do at my school, you can go to nasa.gov and find out how to get involved in next year's challenge. For now, we're live in Avondale. Jen Wahl, 12 News Today in AZ.